I'm blinded. Can you tell that I have lights on me? I feel like I'm big time now. Is it better with one? Is that better? I feel like I look like, what's better? Like, is that too bright? I don't know. So I was just lounging and I saw that Marnie, Miss Gold Girl, tagged me to do Jaclyn Hill's Ride or Die product tag. I was laying my ass on the couch and I thought, all right, I'm gonna bust out my lights that I got months ago in the mail that I have not used. I'm gonna slap on some more makeup and do this video. I'm in my pajamas, like I literally have on tiny shorts, by the way. I did see Jaclyn Hill's video pop up in my subscription box. I think I did watch like 5 minutes of it when I was at the gym. Side note, I know I've said this before, my internet is so terrible. We live in the middle of nowhere. I can't watch YouTube videos. So I have been so out of touch really on videos. I get to watch one like every now and then when I'm on the treadmill, when I'm at the gym. So anyway, unfortunately, I haven't really been able to watch very many of these videos, but Marnie did tweet me and tag me. So I'm going to do it. So I don't even have a list. Like I don't even know really what I'm supposed to be talking about. I would assume it's just favorite products. So I'm just gonna go off of that, like the products that I use. Okay, so these would be, for me, like products that if someone is asking me about a certain product, they want this or they want that, I tend to refer these things the most. Even if it's not like my current favorite at the time, I always kind of go back to these, or I feel like they're old faithful, you know, that kind of thing. I know we're all guilty of, like, especially, I know I am, like, I'll get something and it'll be my favorite of the right now, and I'll leave it like in my makeup bag on my vanity, and I'll use it every day for a month until I get something new, and then like that's my new favorite thing. So I tried to pick things that I've repurchased multiple times, or things that I've recommended to people over and over. So let me start with like what I start with first. Primer. I was trying to think about this, and I've never really had a primer that that I've repurchased. I've never repurchased a primer. I'm always trying new things. I have recently found one that I am loving, but I don't feel like I can include it in this because I've only had it for a couple weeks and I've never repurchased it, and I don't know. I just don't feel like I can include that. So I am not going to list a primer for this. Eye primer. I have purchased multiple times the Urban Decay All Nighter. That is normally what I recommend to people. I am a big fan of that until I discovered the Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. I absolutely love it. Truer color payoff when I use this over the Urban Decay, and I feel like my eyeshadow lasts even that much longer. So my Ride or Die Eye Primer, Kat Von D. Check. Okay, I'm gonna do eyeshadow palette. This was really tough for me because, like I said before, I will get on a kick of where I will wear the same eyeshadow over and over and over. Like right now I'm using the Morphe, I don't even know the name, but it's some Morphe palette, like every day. But if I had to choose Ride or Die eyeshadow palette, even though there's not any shimmery shades, damn it, I would have to say the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. They're all matte. There's no shimmer. I do like shimmer, but I probably reach for this palette more than any other palette. Can I just say Kat Von D Shadows? Is that fair? Because I feel like this isn't a good choice because it doesn't have shimmer. So it's like, shouldn't I have picked something that has a little bit of both? You know? Damn it. Look at me. I'm terrible. I should have thought this out before I started just filming away here. Okay. I grabbed an individual eyeshadow. I was looking through my makeup drawers like, okay, what would I pick for this tag? And I honestly have not used this shadow, and I can't tell you how long. I actually forgot I had it, and then I saw it, and I'm like, ugh. I used to rave about this eyeshadow. I have bought multiple of these. This is MAC Mulch. This was like all the rage on YouTube. Like when I started YouTube, I don't know how many years ago, 8 years ago or something. It is I don't even know. I mean, it's been so long. It's one of their velvet shadows. Here it is. I used to wear this all the time, like all over the lid and the outer corner. It's just this really beautiful cocoa brown. I'm gonna leave it out so I can start wearing it again. But I feel like I would have to include this in my ride or die because I have raved about this so many times, even though it's been a while since I've used it. This is like such a bizarre, it's weird because it's like, okay, is this your favorites video? Is that what? I don't know. Okay, I do not have a favorite eyeliner, I don't think. So what I would say my favorite thing to do if I'm not doing a winged liner is to use eyeshadow for my liner. That's what I did today with a dark eyeshadow, a dark brown. With either dark brown or black eyeshadow, I'll take an angled brush, maybe lick it a little bit, get it wet, put it in the shadow as eyeliner. I think it's so much softer. My normal go-to eye look. I don't have a special eyeshadow, just whatever I have in my palette. Usually it's the Kat Von D. That's what I will do. If I'm doing a winged liner, I've done gels, I've done this, I've done that. I always go back to and repurchase the NYX Collection Noir Liquid Black Liner. I always go back to this one. I love the brush. It's just so black, so beautiful. Easy to use, easy to apply. I always go back to this. Mascara, ride or die. If I could never buy another mascara again, without a doubt, no questions asked, Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have bought multiple of these. I don't even know how many at this point. That's what I have on today. I love this. For my lashes, it adds fullness, it adds length. I love this mascara, hands down. This was probably the easiest choice for me, was the mascara. All right, brows. Lately, I have been loving pomades. So, and I couldn't, like, I would probably panic if I didn't have one of my pomades. So right now, I'm either using by Anastasia Beverly Hills or the Benefit. I've been using this one too, the Benefit Ka-Brow. I'll do a separate video on these. But, so for me, it would be some kind of wax pomade. Now, keep in mind, like, everybody's eyebrows are different. I have very fine, thin, barely there eyebrows. So for me, pomade works the best. I feel like I'm all over the place with this video. Bronzer. This was tough. This was tough. And again, this is one that I have not used in a while because I have newer things that I've been using. But I would have to say, I would have to go back to the Laura Mercier Ritual. I first heard about this, I think from the Bombshell Suite, Vanessa, I want to say. But this is just the most beautiful, slightly sheeny bronzer. It's so pretty. Actually, I do have that on today. That's what I used for my bronzer today. I love this. That would have to be my ride or die bronzer, I think. Okay, foundations. This was not that difficult for me. Okay, so this is one that I recommend to almost everyone that asks for a foundation recommendation. I love the Makeup Forever. Now I have the Ultra HD, but the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I think the color selection is great. It is to me, a medium buildable foundation. It blends out so nicely. It gives such a nice satin finish. I'm a big fan of this guy. Blushes. I picked 2 drugstore blushes that I have purchased. Both of these, I have purchased one of them. I can't tell you how many times, and the other one maybe twice or 3 times. Now, I think I've only hit pan once, but it's usually I break them or this happens. I lose the top. Okay, so these are the Marnie blushes, baked powder blushes. This is in Luminoso. If you watch YouTube, I'm sure you've heard of this. Oops. Time and time again. This one. This is a beautiful, neutral, pinky shade. So pretty, so flattering on almost everyone, I would say. I love it. Okay, actually, let me swatch it again so that I have something to compare it to. Okay, so then this is the other one, and this is in Rose d'Oro. And I have that one on, or this one on today. So this is very similar to Luminoso. It's just a little bit more coral. And so here's the Rose d'Oro. And then here's the Luminoso. But I love the quality of these. They have just a little bit of a shimmer to them. Super affordable. I've recommended these blushes to so many people as well. They're so affordable, easily available. Must-haves, ride or die, I would say. Okay? This is tough for me. I have so many lip products. So I was trying to say these are two things that I have repurchased so many times I can't even tell you. I have bought them for brides to wear when I have done wedding makeup to give to them or, you know, whatever. I've gotten so many of my friends hooked on these. The first one is a lipstick. This is by Marnie, and it is a number 26 nude cream. Oh yeah, see, this one is one that I've had like stuck in my car. Okay, so I have this on today. I love this. I feel like I just talked about this. But it's a beautiful, this is one that I've repurchased over and over. Love. And then lip gloss. Again, this is one I've had so many tubes of. It is the Revlon Super Lustrous in 215 Super Natural. And I have that on today as well. This is probably like the same damn color. It's just in a lip gloss. Yeah, so here it is. Again, this is really, in my opinion, it's just my lip color, but intensified. Like I have things that I have just bought, or I have things that I only have one of that I might consider my favorite, you know? But these are all products, like how I interpreted this tag, these are all products that I have bought over and over, tried and true, highly recommend, and highly recommend them products. Oh, I was going to talk about one more, which I actually don't have. I forgot it at the hotel when we went to Indianapolis. Another one, it's a concealer. It is the, if you've watched my videos, you've heard me talk about it. It's the Maybelline Age Define Brightener Concealer. It's the one that comes with the sponge on top. I always tear off the sponge. I have gone through so many of the brighteners. I can't even tell you. I've gotten so many people hooked on the brightener. I just slap that concealer, bam, bright, wham, you're wide awake, you're ready to go. I love that as well, but I currently don't have one. But I have to include that because it's my ride or die. Those are my ride or die products, I think. I'm totally second guessing myself. But yes, those are all products that I feel super comfortable with. And look, this NYX eyeliner is not coming off, by the way. If you have any questions on any of that, let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye.